evening, everyone. Supreme Court justices heard arguments today about the legality of the Defense of Marriage Act.
The federal law defines marriage as a union between a man and a woman. Same-sex couples are not eligible for their partner's Social Security and pension benefits like heterosexual couples. A poll released today by the nonpartisan Public Religion Research Institute found 52% of Americans are in favor of same-sex marriages, while 54% of Floridians are in favor of it. So it's basically split down the middle when it comes to the national debate. Channel 4's Alicia Booth talked to some local people for and against the controversial issue. She joins us live now from downtown. Alicia?
Well, Rob, as you know, an actual ruling is not expected for another 3 months, but speculation is wild right now that the justices could strike down key parts of the Defense of Marriage Act. In fact, taking a look at Twitter right now, it's on fire with that speculation, and here at home, a divided region is watching closely as well. Like many other parts of the country, Jacksonville has a verbal and committed group of people speaking up as the Supreme Court grapples with the issue of same-sex marriage. But there are many others in the community who are quietly watching and waiting for change.
You know, we don't wear it on our sleeves. It's not who we are. It's just part of us.
Riverside business owner Bill Martin has been in a committed relationship with his partner for 20 years. At this point, the romance of marriage is not nearly as important to him as the other things that come with it.
Heterosexual couples have 1,004 benefits by marriage that homosexual couples don't have. And that's, you know, it's an important aspect of it to me.
What's most important to Raymond Johnson is slowing down what he calls a dangerous and sinful push to redefine marriage.
The fact that the Supreme Court is arguing this in our country today is just, we're asking for the judgment of God, and it's really a crying shame that this is where we're at.
Johnson heads up a non-denominational religious group that seeks to incorporate the Bible with public policy.
There has been a movement of the radical homosexual lobby that wants to normalize and push their agenda on everybody else.
9 states recognize same-sex marriage. Florida is definitely not one of them. About 4 years ago, voters approved a state ban on same-sex marriage. It was a major victory for opponents and something many in the gay community took personally. And though the two sides may be far apart in their philosophy, both of these men agree on one issue. Change is coming, eventually.
Jacksonville, although it has a strong gay community, it still has a long way to go. But it is coming along, you know, it's coming around pretty quickly.
If we're blessed enough that they do what's right for everybody and uphold traditional marriage, it's still only a matter of time.
Though there are indications that the Supreme Court may be striking this down, it's important to remember that their actions have been misleading before. They may decide to dismiss these cases altogether without issuing a ruling at all. We're live downtown tonight. Alicia Booth, Channel 4, the local station.